Nick Cannon, the multi-talented comedian, actor, and television host, has been the subject of frequent media attention in recent years due to his ever-expanding family. With 12 children from various relationships, including those with high-profile figures like Mariah Carey and Brittany Bell, Cannon's approach to fatherhood has stirred plenty of conversation. In a recent interview, Cannon was once again asked about his plans for the future of his family, specifically whether he would consider undergoing a vasectomy, a procedure that could effectively prevent him from having any more children. While Cannon acknowledged that getting a vasectomy would be the responsible thing to do, he expressed his belief that he's not done expanding his family just yet. This candid admission offers a deeper look into Cannon's personal philosophy on fatherhood, responsibility, and his own view of legacy. Despite the public's interest in his unconventional family dynamics, Cannon seems resolute in his desire to continue building his family in the way he feels is best for him. His comments spark a larger conversation about the complexities of modern family structures, the pressures of parenthood, and how societal expectations intersect with personal choices. Throughout his career, Cannon has cultivated an image as an entertainer who is unafraid to embrace his individuality and defy conventional norms. From his early beginnings as a comedian and actor, to his rise as a beloved television host, particularly through his work on The Masked Singer, Cannon has often been in the spotlight. However, it is his role as a father that has captured the most attention in recent years. With each new addition to his family, the public's curiosity about his personal life has only grown. At the core of Cannon's decision to keep having children is a belief in the importance of his legacy. He has often spoken about his desire to leave a lasting impact, not just professionally, but in his personal life as well. In many of his interviews, Cannon highlights how he views fatherhood as a unique opportunity to shape and mold the lives of his children, nurturing them with his values, wisdom, and experiences. For Cannon, each child represents an individual story and connection, one that he values deeply. Despite this, his decision not to undergo a vasectomy is not entirely free from criticism. In a world where family planning and responsibility are commonly discussed and practiced, Cannon's perspective stands out as somewhat unorthodox. There are many who question whether it's responsible to father so many children, particularly when they come from multiple relationships. Some argue that it could be difficult for him to provide the necessary attention and resources to each child, given the demands of his busy career and personal life. Others worry about the impact his choices might have on the children themselves, especially as they grow older and become aware of their father's unconventional approach to parenthood. Cannon, however, seems unfazed by these critiques. He often emphasizes the importance of his role as a father, insisting that he is fully committed to being present in the lives of all his children. While his family is large, he views this as an opportunity to build a network of close-knit relationships, where each child can have their own unique bond with him. Cannon also points to the support system he has in place, including co-parents and extended family members, as a means of ensuring that his children are well cared for and loved. In his remarks about not being done with fathering children, Cannon's philosophy begins to reveal itself. He is driven not only by a sense of duty but also by a deep desire to expand the circle of people who share his life. Cannon has expressed on numerous occasions how much he values his role as a father and how it has transformed his worldview. His approach to fatherhood is not about having children for the sake of it, but rather about creating meaningful connections with others, ones that extend far beyond the typical family structure. It's also important to consider that Cannon's life is far from typical. With a career that spans multiple industries, from music to television to film, he has built a life of flexibility and opportunity. His schedule and resources allow him to be highly involved in his children's lives, despite his busy professional commitments. Cannon is often seen with his children at various events, and he speaks openly about the joy they bring him. His ability to maintain a strong relationship with each of them, as well as their mothers, is a key component of his vision for his family. On a broader scale, Cannon's decisions shed light on evolving views of fatherhood in contemporary society. In the past, fatherhood was often viewed through a rigid lens, with expectations of a nuclear family structure and clear roles for mothers and fathers. However, Cannon's family reflects a more fluid model of parenthood, one that allows for multiple relationships, different types of family configurations, and non-traditional ways of parenting. While some may criticize him for his unorthodox approach, others view him as challenging outdated norms and embracing a new, more inclusive definition of family. At the same time, Cannon's situation raises important questions about the intersection of privilege, responsibility, and choice. As a successful public figure with significant resources, Cannon has the ability to maintain a large family without the financial and logistical struggles that many other parents might face. He has the means to provide for each of his children, and his ability to be present in their lives is largely unaffected by the demands of his career. This privilege, however, is not shared by everyone, and it highlights the complex ways in which social, economic, and cultural factors shape our understanding of what it means to be a responsible parent. Cannon's story also invites a broader reflection on the nature of responsibility itself. In a world where responsibilities are often seen through a practical, conventional lens, such as financial stability, household management, and long-term planning, Cannon's approach challenges the notion that responsibility must always conform to traditional structures. For him, responsibility is about nurturing relationships, imparting wisdom, and being present in his children's lives. It's not about adhering to a singular idea of what a family should look like or following a prescribed path for what a father should do. In many ways, Nick Cannon's views on fatherhood and family defy expectations. His refusal to get a vasectomy, despite the fact that many would consider it a responsible decision, reflects a personal belief that his journey is not yet complete. It is a choice rooted in his desire to continue expanding his family, creating new connections, and leaving behind a legacy that reflects his values and vision for life. Whether or not others agree with his choices, Cannon remains steadfast in his commitment to his children, his relationships, and his own personal path toward fulfillment. As society continues to evolve and redefine family structures, Cannon's story serves as a reminder that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to parenthood. Each person's experience is shaped by a variety of factors, including their values, resources, and personal goals. While his decision to have so many children might seem unconventional to some, it is ultimately a reflection of his own journey.